You know, the $1 million question is going to be, do I have the camera on? Oh, my eye. Oh, let me see. I think it's this thing. Should I try it?
I don't know. What does that do?
It holds it for me. Hold on. Let me try. Let me see what's over here. I take a bit. Hold on. Cancel. We don't want that. Don't want that. Hmm. This is very interesting. Oh, Lord. Hmm. It's not what I want. I have no idea. Okay, let's see. Let me try. Oh, my eyes. Let me try this. Okay. Uh oh. Can you hold this? I just broke the tripod. Can you just hold this here?
What do you mean hold this?
Yeah. Just don't block that. No, just like this.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay. Oh dear. Um. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Why is this happening to me? No, don't follow me. You can go over there and follow the bees. Um. Well, you know, not follow them, but watch them. Look at them or something. This is not boding well. Hmm. Thanks. It's a curse. No, it's not a curse.
What'd you lose?
I don't know. I'm looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for. Just let me think a minute. Huh. Huh. I'll tell you what. I have to get something. Don't move. Can you just show the bees while I'm going to get it? They're right there. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. I have to get something over here. And keep that away, or else it'll turn off
Okay.
because it's landscape. I'll be right back. Let's see. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let me have this. This is going to be an adventure. How, whatever. Should be very careful. That might help. Thanks. Okay. Now, um, you see anything down there that remotely looks like one of these things up here? Uh-oh, what's this saying? Check. Da 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 da. I got that. Oh, how's the weather? The weather. It's hot. It's fine. It's great. Can you hold this for me for a bit? Because there's no other way I'm going to get through this.
Hold, hold this.
Yeah, just don't, if you can hold it by this, it'll be more stable. There's no other way. This is the camera, and it's
Yeah.
facing this way.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to smoke myself and explain what I'm doing as I do it. Oh, this is hot. Okay. Whoever's here, I'm trying.
Oh,
What? This is smoke myself. Ah. I could say something, but then I can't monetize this video. Right? Okay. This is hive number
7.
7. Got it. Oh, it's hot. They won't believe this. Fan. Hey, I have to do what I have to do here. Hold on. It's hot down here. All right, I'm ready. Um, this is the top cover. I don't see any activity up here. So I feel very comfortable, just a little bit, taking this off and putting it, you all right over there? Upside down on the table. This is my work table where I'm going to be putting these boxes. Now, second thought, because this land back here, this, the more stable you hold it, the better. This land back here tends to shift down this way, and because I'm short, the table that I normally work on is now higher. So I'm assessing this. It's a 4-box hive, so I'm going to be piling the boxes down here on the ground. If they're loaded with honey, they're going to be heavy, which means you're going to be set down for a bit. Because I'll need help. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. What I'm doing is smoking the entrance into this. Because I believe in a lot of smoke. Hold on a second. I currently have 2 smokers going. This is my hive tool. It's flat on one side. I don't know if you can see it's curved on the other. So when I want to lift something, it goes in like this. This is curved. So it gives me that leverage to lift. Okay. And that's where the bees are. These are pretty calm bees. I'm going to try not smoking them. Wise idea. Because they're relatively calm. I don't want to stir them. You can get closer or whatever. They're pretty calm. See? I don't know whether they're comatose or what, but they're pretty laid back. We're inside these. Yesterday when we did hive 30, they were kind of active. They were nice, but they were active. This is a pretty calm hive so far. What I'm going to be doing is taking them off, like this top box will go down, then this box, and then I'll start in the bottom box, checking frames. Normally, we try not to get our hives this tall. We have had them as tall as 7. I'm looking around. 2, 4, 2, 4. I think 4 is about as high as we have. About.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Over there. Also, if I said yesterday, you probably, of course, I know you couldn't see. Can they still see?
Might be a good time to check.
I hope you can see. If you can't see, let me see. Over here. I can't see. Oh, Lord. The sun is very hot out here, but there's no shade. There are just trees all around. When we first started live streaming back here, all of our devices would overheat. Remember those days? No.
We're back.
Okay. I'm going to have to leave it off and trust that it won't.
Oh, I see people talking.
Oh, good. Keep talking, people.
I can't read it because
You're not going to be able to
I got
read
too
it.
much. Smoke them a little if you're going to move the
Okay.
box. I mean, just
Yeah, they're so calm though. I didn't want to.
we'll just do a little then.
Okay, guys. I'm really bad with the smoker because all of this, what's in here is blazing hot. It's fire. We loaded up with twine, and we have these smoking pellets. When we started with a propane torch, and I'm so bad at touching the wrong parts. Of course, the wind's going in the opposite direction. Now they're all upset.
I think you're I think you're good.
You think I'm good? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there they go. They're all upset now. Come on, guys. Now they have an intruder alert. What? All right. Remember what I said? I'm using the flat top on top and the rounded top on the bottom to lift it up. This is the front where the entrance is. Cardinal rule, never block their entrance. Their line of sight. Or their path. What time is it about? 10? 10 or so?
It's after 10. I don't
After
know
10. Between
exactly.
10, give or take an hour, between 9 and 2, 3, depending, they take off to forage. These are the times. I don't know. Really calm in between the boxes. So this is the time you want to do your work because most of them, believe it or not, are not in here. You can believe that. So I'm just looking inside a little bit. You can, 9 times out of 10, I'm hitting a box. I'm going to gauge the weight. Not too bad. Could do it. Oh dear. there was no picture yesterday, I dropped a frame. You had to see it. Okay. This is, oh, bees, really. Trivia. If you're going to be somewhere where you think there might be bees, out in the woods place, don't eat bananas. If you're a beekeeper, don't eat bananas before you take care of your bees. Okay? I don't like that scent. In fact, rotten bananas. What many beekeepers use is swarm traps. I'm not smoking this. They may go nuts, but I'm just not going to do it. Come on. It's a really calm hive. Normally, you open these hives, they're like, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're nuts. This hive is very calm. Of course, believe it or not, they do get to know you. They get to know your voice. They get to know your pheromones. I always take a shower. You're fine. The only thing I put on is deodorant and brush my teeth. That's it. You don't want to put on anything scented. You don't want to rile it. Oops. Something else about bees is they seal every single vacant spot or empty space, which is why I'm crying, because they stick everything together. Okay. I know, I'm looking. There you go, Stewie. Hey. Yes, I know. I'm getting close to your home. As I explained it in the class, once you go into a hive, you want to keep track of it. You don't want to go back in for a significant amount of time. I'm all set up, your living room, your dining room, everything. Oh dear. And then here comes somebody rearranging your home. Taking the pictures off the wall and everything. Well, how would you feel? Okay. I know I dropped a hive too. Let's hope I didn't drop it on this side.
I think it's somewhere in the grass there, near the hive, I think.
I heard a ding. Oh no. Normally I clean it the rest of the week. Did anybody in the chat see where I dropped it?
It's.
I could put it
You want to
back.
hold this? I'll look for it.
Huh?
You can hold this. I'll look for it. I know it's right by the hive.
I heard a ding, I think.
Yeah, it hit the cement block.
Is this the next one?
Here, why don't you take mine? Because you get,
I don't know.
It's in the front.
It's in the
I just
front?
don't want to walk. Yeah, I don't want to walk.
You can see it in the front?
No, it's in the front corner. I just don't want to walk in front of the hive and block them. Yeah, it's
Oh, I
somewhere.
see it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Here you go. Okay. Let me. I gave a person my cell phone number. If you're in here and you don't see a picture, can you call me? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got buffering.
Buffering.
We got bees, we got buffering.
We got bees, we got buffering. Can they hear me?
I suspect they can.
Okay. If you all can hear me, I did this live stream for one person. Look at that. So it takes a lot for me to haul everything down here and do a live stream. So moving on. Now I'm going to be taking.
They're saying they can hear you loud and clear.
Great.
Yeah.
Did they hear me yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to go between each frame and we will see what each frame is doing. What I'm going to be looking for,
Don't forget, we have to check the bottom board.
Oh yeah.
For
You want
when.
to do that first?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, we're going to check the bottom board first.
I don't know how we're going to do that because
I'm just going to pull it off or take this off first. Okay.
Take that off first.
I'm going to take off the deep first. Because we're going to check the bottom board for the winter. The reason you see the grass is high is because we have a significant bee yard to mow. It's very hard to mow around these bees. They don't like it. They don't like weed whacking. They don't like you around their hives any time of day. So the issue is, trying to figure out when and how. I'm gonna just pick this up. To mow, weed whack, something. All right, we're getting to the bottom board. Okay, now these guys, we're gonna have to stay calm. Stay calm down here. All right, taking this off. We weren't able to see yesterday. We have a screen bottom board below this. And we're looking for the amount of junk on it in case we have to swap it out. Not bad.
Let me see.
Really kind of clean.
Wow.
Almost perfect.
I don't think we had to do anything. Yeah, perfect.
See the screen? It's almost immaculate compared to yesterday's. Now the object is going to be getting these bees back so they don't meet their maker when I put this back. And they're not happy about it. And I'm not happy about it. Nobody's happy with it. Everybody take a break. Whoops. Take a break. Calm down. Everybody take a break. Come on. Yeah, fly. Do anything. You've got to get off of there. Very good. See, now they're all upset. They're not. I just knocked off. Alright.
Beautiful.
This is a very heavy box, so I'm looking for a lot of bees. Hold on. Or a lot of honey. And or a lot of brood. Brood usually doesn't weigh that much, so. And you don't have everything lined up. I'm sorry, those two are going to be history. They don't like it. There you go. Okay. Calm down, everybody. Now they're not happy. Calm down. I'm meditating them. They're not going for it. See, they're not happy. No that out. And there goes my heart.
What you looking for?
Thank you. Okay. My other pants have more pockets. Okay, first frame. We can tell what's going on in the hive. This is like what's called a hive inspection. Kind of one of the tasks every beekeeper has to do, and it's like, oh yeah, let's do a hive inspection. When you're an experienced beekeeper, it doesn't take a lot of time. This is my 7th year. Ugh, come on, guys. Okay. First frame. They're still drawing out the comb. That's why that is yellow. And on this side, this is yellow. They're still working on drawing out the comb, so not a lot of activity there. I'm going to set this to the side so that I have more space to work with the frames that are in here. Oh Lord, come on guys. This is a very full hive. Probably gonna add another box to this. This is a hive, if we see queen cells on the bottom, they're gonna swarm. Okay, they're just drawing out comb, which is not really a lot of activity.
Oh, there's all the different color pollen there.
Yeah, they have a lot of pollen, they're drawing out comb. To me, with this many bees, I expect to see a lot of other activity somewhere in some of those boxes, like larvae, eggs, bee bread, supersedure cells, something. Not everybody just drawing out comb. Okay, here we go. Okay, here is some brood, which is the little eggs. This is worker brood. The bubbles are drone brood. I don't particularly care for drone brood, but you have to have it. We want to see more worker brood, significantly more than drone brood. The worker bees do all the work. All the drones do is eat and fertilize the queen. Yippee. That's it. In fact, at the end of the year, the bees throw all the drones out so they have more food to get through the winter. You can see here, the black is the basic frame, and the bees are drawing it out. You see it puffed up, that's where they're putting in the wax. So they're working on that. It's a lot of work. They're not doing that much. I mean, the queen is laying down here. To me, this is a sporadic laying pattern. You see that? It's not a smooth laying pattern. You don't want to see that, usually, unless she's just hip-hopping around for some odd reason. Okay. Oh my goodness. I have to cut those. On the advice of a rather large YouTuber, beekeeper who just met, we're no longer like just scraping everything off. We're leaving it. But, you know. Okay, this is a better pattern of drone brood. Worker brood. I'm always looking for the queen. I usually have a very difficult time of finding her. She's larger when you, when you purchase one, they have the color of the year put right on the top of their head. You know, like 2002 is yellow, 2003 is pink or something like that. But But then they eventually, the bees kick them out or they swarm or something. And so, um, oh, let's see. I don't know what this is. Sporadic worker brood. It's sporadic.
A lot of nectar.
A lot of nectar. Okay.
Yeah, you can see it shining in the
Yeah.
sun there.
If you were here, everybody, you could see it when I do this just the right way. That's nectar, which the bees will work on, which means they bring it in. Nectar from flowers. Let's see what's on this side. Okay. Come on, bees. Um, the reason you have to do this, I think I said earlier, is to know what's going on in your bee. I mean, there's no other way to know. Although, like I said, some people that have been keeping bees for a very long time say, what is it? They just open it up and they know what's going on. I don't know how they do it. Okay, a little better brood pattern, but still not ideal because there are holes.
They're putting nectar in there
Yeah,
too.
they're putting nectar in there, but that's not
In between the brood.
in between the brood. Okay, come on, bees. You have to move or die. That's nice. Something I said yesterday. Come on. Look away. Okay, I tried to move you. When you accidentally hurt a bee, I'll put it like that. A pheromone goes off and the other bees don't like it, so I try to be as gentle as I can. Also, I spoke about panic yesterday. You don't want to panic. They know. Ugh. Oh, my eyes. Even with your eyes closed. Ugh. Lysine. I need more lysine. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Let's see. Nothing. Drawing out comb. When I say drawing out comb, they're high and it's just the bubbles.
And nectar. A
And
lot of nectar coming in.
which is coming in. Oh, and I'm going to try to. They're in the sides. You have to move. Very good. Move. You may have seen beekeeping brushes that you can brush them off. They don't like them at all. They get very angry. Oh Lord, this is just nothing. I don't know. Maybe this is the lazy. These are the laid back ones. It's interesting. You go back to your bee notes and you see what this hive traditionally does. And there are some beehives we've lost that were our best beehives. Some that were calm and now are rowdy, which could be attributed to a new queen. Here you go. Drawn out comb. Here you go. So your hives are always changing. There you go. All right. There you go. We have to move these all the way back. Oh, come on, guys. There is like a little tiny spacer there. So it's the size of a bee. So actually, you're not squashing them. It's amazing how these hives are made. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Whoa. Move it. Jeez. I tried. Ooh. Let me get a box on top of these. They're not gonna. You know, every time I do this, it seems like they expand. Well, I have them open. No more on my hands, people. Get off of there. That's just the way it went. Oops. Let's see if this one can go back in. Barely. I don't know. I think they move things not so there's no room for them.
Mhm.
Okay, come on. Perfect. Now. All right, guys. What's that? I want to go no video.
What?
I don't know.
Because it's hot and the propolis starts to melt, I think. Yeah, it starts to melt, yeah.
Try to blow them. You can't. They have 5 eyes. You think they would see it coming. Don't look at them. Don't think about it. 5 eyes. Okay. I love this. I can't help it. All right, moving on. Let's see. All right, this is a super. So the frames are going to be action
Hang
to
on.
be quicker. You're taking that wherever you go. Or you could set it up just on the table to show you how. Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go. All right. That's another advantage of using supers. Your inspections seem to go quicker. You'll be able to see the difference. Oh, in the frame. In a second. Okay, see? Shorter. Nothing happening here. I don't know what this hive is doing.
Nectar. They're
Well, they all have nectar. My goodness.
well, the frames on the outside tend to have. They get to them last. Sometimes,
Is that it?
I think.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because the brood and the honey are
In the middle.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Usually.
Usually.
Okay. Okay, now she's up here, obviously. Here's a brood. Hopefully. Okay. Brood. The flat brood is worker. The bumpy brood is... Oh no, we don't do that. I cannot play on my hands anymore. I let a bee play on my hand yesterday and he wasn't nice. Move it. Move, move. Where is that smoke? My smoke is about that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not to the tail. No, your smoker was packed.
My smoker's going.
Okay.
Going to the
Well.
lighter.
Okay.
Let's see. Wonder where you can set that up. Here, I'll show you. If you can go get some more. Here, how about you just put it here? Whatever they can see. They can see. Did you get back? That's not going to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Alrighty. That's brood. That's kind of the pattern you want to see for brood. And some brood over here. Also kind of the pattern you want to see for it. If you can see. If you can't, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll put some clips and something.
Where's the camera?
Pardon me?
Where's the camera?
It's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. I have these talking to me. Oh, let's see. This is a solid brood pattern, which is very nice to see. Oops. Same on this side. You can see in between there. I'm gonna let him take a peek at these. I think these are queen cells they're making. They're the little bumpy ones on the bottom. Want to come take a peek at these? Or maybe they're drone cells. To my knowledge, queen cells have always been bigger.
What are we looking at?
The little cells there.
Where?
We'll have to
Where are we talking about?
Where are we talking about?
What do you look at?
Hold on. Here. Ouch.
Top. That looks like a queen cup.
Here. Cup. They're empty. They're not
Nothing
even
in there? Yeah, and she's got
Here.
eggs. She's been here within the last 3 days.
Right.
There's nothing in the cups.
Right.
Okay.
Um.
Well, that's, they do that routinely, which you know, but
Yeah, I know. We've seen eggs, which means she's been here in the last few days, which is good. That means she's alive, floating around. What you're really looking for is major Rollonite damage, wax moth damage, anything like that, nosema, major brood. Ooh, do I want to put this? More brood. Keep in mind with this brood, they're all going to hatch. And so all of these bees are going to be joined by more bees. And so, come on everybody. Not my hands. Thank you. So we have to assess that too. Is this hive going to take off? Because up until June 21st, as I said yesterday, they can leave. They will leave. More brood. Oops. And more brood. one thing that's amazing about this hive is it suffered. I mean, it suffered. It made it through the winter. That's a good thing. All the hives we are checking now made it through the winter. And for here, oh, that's amazing. And if you look at how many, okay. If you look at how many bees there are, that gives you some idea of why they made it through the winter. Small hives don't seem to make it. Hey man, this is a hive we're going to have to watch. That could be swarming not any day, but come on. Soon. But it's a strong hive if it makes it through the winter. How's it going? The troops are getting rowdy.
Yeah, I've got the smokers redone.
Huh?
The smokers redone.
Oh, goody. Really a nice hive of bees. It's just go this way. We're in their home. And they're getting tired of it, which I understand. Let's see. No, that's just wax. Drawing out comb. Drawing out comb. That's just wax. Okay. Oh, finally. Two more boxes. Oh dear. Drawing honey looks like. Come on, everybody. See, they don't want to leave. Come on. Okay. They're not happy. I think I'm going to speed up. They're not happy. They've had it. You can usually get a sense of the bees. You know, it's like, okay, lady. We've had it. We love you and everything, but we're tired. I know, sweeties. Oops, grass. Come on. It's the grass. I was in a chat with someone last night, and they were telling me about stingless bees, which I need to investigate, which is fascinating. They're not in this country though. Oh dear. Not my hand, you guys. There. We should split this hive. Uh-oh. not gonna make this a 9 frame hive because what is it? We did that yesterday with a hive. I never know. You know, my concern is if I can't find the queen, where is she? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. They're not. They're getting sick of this.
No, I'm just smoking them. I'm smoking them off the edges.
Yeah. Got them?
Well, most of them.
All right. I'm gonna speed this. So, because I think they're getting tired. Very tired. Something else?
If you don't want to do if you don't want to do all the frames,
Uh-huh.
a quick way is lift this super up, pull it back, and you've seen me do it
Do that
sometimes.
again. Say that again. Do what?
Look under the super
Look
By-
under.
by if you pull it.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna run up and change this on my gloves because I think that could be attracting them. And
Yeah.
then you can show me what you're talking about.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
gonna show me that new way. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I should have brought a chair. Okay, can you just explain it to me before you do it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is something I saw from one of these master beekeepers.
Well, I consider myself to be a master beekeeper.
Okay. Well, doing it for 50 years. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter, Mark.
Okay.
It's technique.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the box back a little, lift it up, and then look underneath to see if there's any queen cells.
That's it? And then we're done?
Yeah. Then you
Okay.
don't have to do each frame.
Well, what if something else is happening?
Well, then you don't see it. But if you're concerned,
Okay.
about it being open too long, we can come back and check the top two another time.
Okay. Hold on. I think they're tired.
Well, yeah,
Well,
So,
that's because you're very persnickety. And where are my glasses? Yeah, hold on. I'm not persnickety. I'll just go boop, 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 boop. Okay, let
okay.
me see. Oh no, I can't see anything. I need shade. There's glare. Okay. I don't see anyone. Live chat. I need glasses. Hold on. I just did that.
The other one, I think.
Huh?
Okay, we got clean cups
Wilma
on the
Bur-
bottom.
Makes me think of movie Secret Lies of... Hi! Oh dear, he has all these, whoa, newfangled ideas. I'm going to let him do the last box with these newfangled ideas. Live chat. I've got the chat. Wilma. Oh, nice to see you. It makes me think of... Yeah, this is fun. It's hot. What he's going to do with the last box, they're very, if you see there, they're so laid back, it's ridiculous. It's a very laid back hive. But I think by going through each box very slow, which we normally do to see, I should have put my glasses on under here, what's going on, they got rowdy. But hi, good to see you. It makes it challenging. Wilma, can you see the video? That was my problem yesterday. I did this fantastic long video, and it was audio only. Okay, there you go. Do you need some help with that? Oh, he's got it. He's going to lift it up. Yes, chat. See video. Great. Yes. The one queen in tower. Okay. What he's doing is he's lifting up the box. He's looking for queen cells. And his approach is, if there aren't any queen cells, the heck with it. That's what you said. You let my bee swarm. We're going to have a chat here. Me, I go through them, bam, 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 and say we're done. But, he has to know. I mean, we have different approaches with the bees, It's funny, but a couple years ago, it was so bad or so good or so interesting that I said, okay, this half of the bee yard is your half, and this half of the bee yard is my half, and don't come over here, and I won't come over there. And it was a very interesting situation. My bees lived. Moving on. That's all I have to say. So, let's see. You know what I can? I can. It's a man thing. Well, you know what? It could be, but women have instincts about these things. And, I know bees. I just know things. And I understand bees. Okay, okay, that's a good idea. And I just know things, and I'm not saying that I'm always right. I'll just say I'm never wrong. And we have these situations where he blows them away, and I go, oh, well, it wasn't my idea. It was your idea. So I can show you something. I can show you our two splits. Oh, here, let me take you over here. This hive here, there's not much to see. This is why does this split have a small entrance? It has a small entrance. You're letting them get whatever. This is a split. We're going to protect them. This is a split. We split hives. You see all those marks there? That's during the winter. This is a box that was used during the winter. That's when they do their cleansing flights. And if they can't get out to do them, they often get nosema, which is a bad, bad disease. You can tell it's in their throat. Okay, let me move this down. I'm going to have to come back here with scissors. Okay, here's the other one that was split. There we go. And so these hives were split. I get so confused in this bee yard sometimes. Oh, my nose is itching. Oh, because the numbers aren't in sequential order. But we have a hive 5. That is, I'm going to go back over here, which we had a hive swarm. And they left, and I mean, really, we're setting up to put them in the hive. Well, no, we were setting up to catch them. They're all outside today because it's hot. So, they're outside because it's very hot. That's what they do. They come outside. So we came down within 30 minutes. They were gone. But then the next day, they had moved within one of our dead hives that had been cleaned out, but we just left like and some frames of bee pollen and stuff like that. and they moved right in. So we don't have to use any um, any swarm hives. Last year we had 46 hive, and it just about did us in. This year, I mean, we we went down to 20. Um, some died, some left again, some swarmed a few times. I mean, it was just a disaster, you know. But now, we ended up, I keep thinking six or eight, eight, right?
I'm sorry.
Eight.
What?
We ended up with eight, right?
Yes.
After all the mayhem. But now we've already split one, and one has already shown up from a swarm. So now we're back up to 10, 11. So we figure by the end of the summer, we're going to be back up again. I'm not really looking for a high number of hives. I mean, I'm not looking for a low number, which is why we left everything intact. Like if you can see here, all the burlap and everything, we're not taking anything down because it's too much to winterize. Hey, Angela. Great to see you. Yeah, it's too much to winterize all. I just want to leave and go south. If you could see, we had to zip tie all the pallets. How many pallets did we use? Some insane number of pallets.
Huh?
We used some insane number of pallets. I don't remember. I was just putting them up. Yeah,
Well over 100.
well over 100. I mean, just it's it was like building a fortress. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm not taking my. Yeah, it was some insane number. Thank goodness we were able to get them free. So, we're just gonna see what happens. Nikki, it was just we're not investing any more money because, like everyone said, these bees are. Can you guys see us? Yeah. Bee Man's up there doing his master beekeeping procedure. He's on it. We now have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hive box, and I'm short. I should have a thing where I only inspect up to 1, 2, 3 hive boxes. That's okay. We'll split this one down the road. It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to talk about that in a live stream. But anyway, we're splitting them. We'll be starting nukes. We'll be catching swarms because, like I said, between now and June 21st, they'll be very active. So you don't have to buy any bees. And the price of bees has gone off the chart. Who is that? You loved bees, Angela? That's nice. I loved bees. So people go, oh, honey, I never think, I honestly, when I started beekeeping, I never thought about the honey. I never thought about the wax. We're going to get some wax after this over in some number hive. I don't know. We put the numbers right up to 46. We're not taking anything apart. We're just leaving it because, when we were coming back from a chore we had to do the other day, helping out a sister